Doity doity. It's that one, not the other one.
So I messed that up on purpose, for Robin. I didn't.
That's what always happens, and then Robin has to take over.
I know. Yeah, that's gonna be on you now.
I know.
You.
Lucky
Colin's
me.
like it literally says this one, Nikki.
Yep.
That's still not enough.
Oh my gosh.
So, hey y'all. We just wanted to come on for a little bit because this was our time, right? Saturdays at 4 something. And, there will be no selling today, but we're just going to take a little time and talk and remember our friend. And I have a little video to play that Nick made. So, Nick, my oldest son, he does editing and freelance and, like the type of stuff that Robin does. And he does that for other companies. And it was funny because he used to say, I can do that for you. And I'm like, no, I have Robin. Robin is, like, thanks, but no. So he made it's just a small video, and it does not in any way encompass a tiny, just minuscule percentage of what she gave us, but it's a little something. And, I have never, even truly, the first live I ever did, I think was with Renee, and I wasn't nervous. I'm a total ham. We all know it, like I'm not shy at all. And I've just never felt more anxious before going live because I feel like there is nothing I can say or do or convey with all the words inside of me. Just what a beautiful person she was and what she meant to me. But I have to try, right? And, I've said before, and I know, you guys have heard me, that I feel like YouTube is such a giant blessing, right? Like, it can be annoying, but we have all of you guys, so many people that we would have never known, that would have never been part of our lives otherwise, right? And that we do. People that are not part of a community like this cannot understand the connection because it's real and it is deep, Robin had been sick for a few weeks and she thought, that she had the vid. And I sent her some.
Love you, Mama G.
I sent her some little soup and a sandwich and a cookie, and I was like, I hate it that I'm I'm here and you're there, and this is all I can do. Like this is it. This is all I've got, you know. And she said, "You are the best friend that anyone could ever ask for, except your location." You know, and that's so that is what's hard, you know. Like right now I would just like hug Devin and Rhonda and just be there, you know, but we can't. But I'm thankful for what we do have and the relationships that we have cultivated here, you know, because this is a tight knit community with full of amazing people, you know. And yeah. So with that, I want to say there are people in this community. I think a lot of them, and some of them I probably don't even, I'm not aware of, you know, but there are ones that live alone, you know. Not everybody's married, you know, with their mama and their kids living with them like me, right? I mean, Ella, her family's in freaking England. She is here alone. She is alone, you know. Sandy Kirk. Sandy lives alone, you know. Let me say, if you are a part of this community and we notice you're missing, we're going to come looking, okay? Reach out to one person. It can be me, it can be Rhonda, it can be any person you want. You just pick your person, pick your little person, okay? And make sure that they have information to get a hold of your family, you know, something besides some connection outside of this, right? Can we all agree that that is like a good plan, right? Let's do that. If you are out there, you live alone, let's connect like that. Just so we, you know, so what needs to be done can be done, you know. So I just wanted to throw that out there while I was thinking about it. Y'all know that this train is hard to keep on the rail on a good day, so I may just walk around in circles for an hour, but I'm going to try to get everything out that I think is important, you know. Yeah, Aqua Girl, she lives alone, you know. Like, I don't need to do that because one of these other people in this house is going to notice, you know, if I don't cook dinner, you know. But please, you know, let us be that for you. Yeah, Sandy, like Sandy, I've got her nephew's number. I've got her neighbor's number. I've got Ella's sister's number. Like, I'm going to come looking. If I don't hear from Sandy for one day, I'm going to come looking. I'm going to be calling them people. Like, y'all, you guys are all important to us and part of this family, you know. Yep, exactly. Yep, that's awesome. So I don't think I'm going to be able to go through all those comments at this time, but y'all just bear with me.
And hi, I can't even see the comments, so if
Oh
please
yeah,
don't think
Devin,
I'm rude.
she is not ignoring you, but
I'm just here on a
yeah,
phone, and I mean, I can read them later, of course, but I just can't see
that's
them now.
probably. I mean, I'm glancing there, but I'm also me, and you know,
Yeah,
it's
I just
hard,
wanted to be here and be in it and just
yeah. And guys, you know, Devin, you know, she's been off of YouTube for a while, but y'all, she been here. She been here, okay?
whenever they say lurkers, we know who you are. Yeah, I was a
We're
lurker.
talking about her, yeah. So
Yeah.
you know, Devin,
So
you
I'm here on the Disney Channel today.
Disney.
Yes.
So yeah, I know all the.
Yeah. So you know, I'm really glad you're here, and you and me are gonna stay like this.
Yes.
You know, that's what she would have wanted.
That is what
Y'all,
she would have wanted.
Colin
Did you hear me? I'm getting a call I need to take. I'll be right back.
Okay.
okay. Go ahead. So yeah, we yeah, I'm really glad that you're here with me today. You know, I know y'all Devin is like Robin's whole world. She,
Don't
it's funny. We say, we talk about Robin, ended something and going, okay, bye. And there would be like me and Robin talk every day. But when she would say, Devin's coming over, it'd be like, okay, bye. Like, I get it. We'll have to speak tomorrow. But, I know she looked forward to that precious time that you got to spend with her more than
yeah.
anything else.
Yeah. Hold on, just. Hi,
Okay.
baby. My son is entering the car. 1 second.
Oh, okay. So, let's go ahead and play the video and let me simmer a second. And it's short, it's sweet, it's just a couple of clips. It's not much, but it's something. I told Nick to just throw together some clips of her laughing, because that was her thing, right? He was making the video, and he's met her, he sat and talked with her, and we've been with Robin in person a few times, and but he was going through the footage last night, and he goes, God, she is so funny. And I will just I'm just gonna miss that so much. I could be so mad or so upset. And you don't want to laugh, right? You're like, ugh, but she could make me laugh every single time. Like, it didn't matter if you wanted to or not because you were going to. So
I love you, Rita, but I can't let that slide. That was me. I started that.
I missed everything. I'm sorry. I had to walk my kid back
The
inside.
Buddha chick said, I loved her. Doesn't matter. It's sold.
Yeah.
Started that with the bee lady.
Rhonda's like, yeah, that's mine. We all latch on to each other's little catchphrases, and then it becomes hard to know where it truly originated from. But let's just take a look at this little small clip. Colin's helping me.
Right, Amber? She did too, though. Love you, Rita. Would you just look
Sorry,
at
we're
it?
a little late. I had to get a delivery of some energy drink, and because I don't do cocaine anymore, so no.
The thing's coming off the bar again.
Better tighten it. Tighten down the hatches.
What? Oh, I just dropped the screw back there. I gotta get on the floor.
You're screwed.
I am. Hold on. Oh my God, there's so much recycling stuff. Oh, what just fell on me?
Man down! Man down! Fix it. It's funny, when she did that song actually went through my head. Thank you guys for coming and laughing and having fun with us and buying and watching and looking and talking and all that fun stuff.
Aw. That was great.
Yeah. I watched, a ton of old stuff the other day, and it would just be, back and forth between sobbing and laughing and sobbing and laughing. And, it's
I can't. I can't do it yet. I know that it's like, find me a clip for this or that, and I'm just like, I'm sorry, Nikki. Like,
no, yeah, no, I get it. Because it was not
Don't
not
ask
easy.
me how I'm gonna do it
brutal.
for the show coming up for Friday.
It's brutal. I don't know how you're gonna do it either.
I haven't even attempted to start.
Yeah, it's not easy, but at the same time, it's like you're so grateful that that footage is there,
Yeah.
and
Forever.
when your memory fades, you can still go back and you can see her beautiful smile, and those little dimples. And I kind of like, I don't know what like how Rhonda received this on her end, y'all, but the other day I texted her, and my emotions are all over the place, obviously, and I said, look, this is the tone I was saying it in, really, y'all. And y'all know, like, I'm sweet. I'm like, look, I'm trying to find a clip with your face in it with Robin, and I can't. I'm going to need you to get on camera more, because one day, what if you're not here and I can't see your face? Like, like, I'm just, you feel all these feelings, but, we have that. I did find your face, but you're going to do it more. I'm going to make it a requirement. Just letting you know.
I'm gonna do like Robin does.
Right. But, let's see.
It's just so funny. I feel like I'm never gonna laugh again.
You will.
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm raw.
That's okay.
We're on the Disney Channel. You can't swear.
I censored it. I censored it.
No, listen, I have never said nobody can cuss at all, but I say no F and no GD.
I censored it because I don't want Jesus to be peeking at me around the corner.
He will. He will come out.
I know he will. I know he will.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. So, she would want us to laugh, and it just comes in waves. There's crying, and then there's, last night John said something and I smiled, and he went like and I said, what? And he said, oh God, that's the first time I've seen you smile since Wednesday. And I was just have been so, and I was like, oh, I did, but
sorry, Rev, but me and Buddy were cuss monkeys, except on this channel.
Yeah. They censor for me.
We used to always tell her, you knew what you were getting yourself into.
That's true, Laura. We all process things differently and in different ways and different times. And last night I said, John said that thing, whatever, I don't even know what it was, and I smiled, and I went, it was right before bed, and I said, and I was really anxious that Nick works a lot and he wasn't going to get that done, and Nick streams on Twitch and different places, and I was like, well, he doesn't know how to format it for YouTube, and it's not going to work, and it's going to, and I freaked out Nikki style, because it's me, and he sent it, he downloaded it, we played it, everything worked, everything was fine. Colin made the little banners, and I'm sitting here like, oh God, there's nothing for me to fret over, and and I said, I feel oddly, at peace about this thing tomorrow. And I laid down and started having a full blown anxiety attack. like I was fine. I was fine for a minute, you know, and then everything just started kind of coming on me again, you know. But that's okay, you know. That's me, you know, and we're just all different, and that's okay, you know. That's all right. Mm, I love you guys, and I'm so glad you're here, and uh,
Treasure
she
Feast.
loves every one of you guys. Go
We
ahead.
are speaking of Reel Kreative Studios, aka Robin, aka my buddy,
Mhm.
and we lost her a few days ago, and we're trying to process it still. And today was the day that Nikki and Robin and I did the auction together. So Nikki wanted to come on and just remember her.
Mm-mm.
I just remember when Nikki was like so sick and she was there like for Robin on their show date. And it was
Yep.
like she was, you know, whatever on the couch, but still there. And she said that, you know, I don't know, I don't feel like I can go on. I was just like, you know, if you need me to be there, I will, because Robin would have been there. So
Yeah.
I know I'm not Robin and like stuff, but
And I know I'm not Robin, but I'm here for you, Devin.
Mm-hmm.
I know, and I feel closest to her when I'm talking to you guys, and I don't want to, you know, take up all your time or overwhelm you guys, bother
Yeah.
you. And I know,
It's not,
but
because we feel the same way. I mean, you were like such a huge part of her heart, you know. And I mean, me and you have been friends a long time, and we talk. Now it was always a little more sporadic, you know, but
yeah,
um, you know, now it's like, I mean, I talked to Robin every single day, and I, you know, you pick up your phone and you can't, you know, and that's a void I'll feel every day for a really long time, you know. So
so extremely hard not to text. And sometimes I've told Rhonda, I said, whenever you text me, I see that R, my stomach does a
yeah,
cartwheel.
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm sorry. I hate to be a mess here.
It,
It's just,
you're loud. It's it, you know, it just, all these tears, and it just means that there was great love, like deep great love between us, you know. And that's really, I mean, it's sad, it's heartbreaking, but it's a beautiful thing, you know, to have had that kind of connection with somebody, you know.
yeah.
Right? Yeah, she loved it when you called her the Robin. I don't know where you got that, because you come off with some crazy stuff, but she always thought that was really funny.
Hey,
It
lurker
wasn't,
friend that we talked to in Messenger, I know you're listening. Go check your Facebook Messenger. I need you to do something for me.
we used to argue about whether it's better to have loved and lost or to have never loved at all. And we had very opposite stances on it. But mine
Yeah.
was to have loved and lost, because at least you had it.
Right.
Right.
And hers was like, no, because then you have to miss it when it's gone. And I'm like, no, trust me, it's better to have loved and lost,
I
you
agree.
know. And I just hold on to that.
Yeah. 100%. 100%.
Mm.
She had this way of connecting with people
Everybody.
that
Their own special
everybody,
way to make them feel like they were the most
right.
special person to her.
Right. Yeah. I mean, like, I don't know that I've got that, but I just always noticed that she could connect with literally any person, and they would have their own special thing,
Yep.
you know, like just those two, like Like, it was just one of her gifts, you know.
And you know, and even to raise that up one, she did it without changing or hiding who she was.
Exactly.
Right.
How
Right.
proud of who she was Robin. I mean, she was real as can be. Who she
Yeah.
was. She didn't hide anything or, you know, have to like change like a chameleon. Some people like, you know,
Can
Yeah.
change
like,
their personality with
you know,
each
it's like
person.
say if she was around like a religious person,
She didn't care.
she was still Robin.
Yep.
Right.
And you know what? They still loved her.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sure.
You know, but that just always amazed me. Like, you can touch anyone. That's nuts. Because, you know, she wasn't going to tone it down, and that was that. I
She was
love that.
unapologetically Robin.
Yes. So awesome.
Right. And you know she meant it, Miss Joni. You, like, if Robin had your back,
We got your back, Miss Joni.
you knew. Right.
We used to
I
say
told
it
Devin. I
was
told Devin today. You know, we were talking about just, you know, the way we all are, and I was like, you know, Rhonda would cut somebody for me too.
Yep.
You know, like.
Without a doubt. Robin used to always tell me, I know you love me, buddy. I love you, buddy. But please, don't be a bulldog.
Don't be a bulldog.
Yep. Because she
What
knows
does
I
that
would
mean?
comfort. Because she knows I would comfort anybody and not give a flying anything
Yeah.
to get to them, to destroy them because of her.
Right.
Y'all know my sweet side. Y'all don't know my bad side. Robin knows my bad side. Robin knows my viciousness. I have Aqua Girl trust. I've come for quite a few people for Nikki without her permission because I couldn't handle it no more.
Devin and Robin with the candy bag. So I've told this story before too.
Candy bag?
That, you don't remember? I don't either, because I had just found this community like 5 minutes before Robin had the aneurysm, right?
Yeah.
And you want to talk about, now I've seen, there is always, anytime anybody in this community is in need, there is an outpouring and a fundraiser, and there is all kinds of support. But when I tell y'all, that was the fundraiser of all fundraisers, the end all be all, you know, and I'm like, and they're showing all these clips, you know, and I'm seeing Robin and Devin, and I'm like, who are they? My God, these people are obsessed with them. What is so great about Robin? And I've told her that. I've said it live. I was like, what is so great about her? But I mean, it did not take long to see what was so great about Robin, you know, and why she was loved by so many people. So, yeah. But, you know, as soon
She's
as...
not your Wobbin. She's Tania's Wobbin. And you just took on. Just like the rest of us do. Like me or Robin would create a name for somebody, and then everybody in the community starts calling them that. Catches on quick.
I love that,
though. I'm still lost on candy bags.
Oh,
Sandy,
me too.
What happened with the candy bag? It was probably something.
Oh, when you sent us candy for I think it was she sent us some money, and she was like, go buy all the candy in the store for was it New Year's party? I want to say it was. Sorry, I can't see the chat, Sandy, so I didn't know that was coming from you, or it would have clicked a lot sooner.
Devin, remember I sent you some money and you bought a big candy bag, and you guys were traveling back and forth from Texas and Missouri.
Oh, yes.
Oh my gosh. Uranus.
Probably got spent at Buc-ee's. Yeah, Uranus, yeah.
I remember that trip.
See, all this was pre-me, but I remember when she came back and you guys were doing like the Insomniacs auction, and I can remember, you know, laying down and listening to it and just being woken up by hysterical laughter. Like,
yeah.
Where am I? What's happening?
I still see those Uranus billboards.
It's Ralphie, right?
Yep.
She's got a
Oh
little.
my gosh, the Ralphie thing I sent her, because it looks just like, there's so many things that pop up in my head. Like, oh my God, I gifted her this. I gifted her that.
Yeah.
She has it here. She has it there.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all know why I'm thinking like that. I don't want to say too much live, so. She has a big ass box that's supposed to come to me. I have a winter onesie from like 3 years ago.
Right.
I don't know where that onesie is, actually.
And damn it, I want my gosh darn. Sorry. I want my gosh darn Bucky nuggets. Beaver nuggets.
Mm-hmm.
She ate them on the way to me.
Couldn't believe she did. I was like, "Are you joking?" You ate Rhonda's beaver nuggets.
She ate my beaver nuggets.
Well, she's like, I just ate a few, and I was like,
and then a few more.
and she was like, I was like, well, they're gonna be stale by the time you get there. She's like, all right, well, I might as well eat them all.
She
like,
really, I'm sure she thoroughly enjoyed your beaver nuggets.
Oh yeah.
Oh, for sure. I will get. Well, Mama G said she's sending me beaver nuggets, and one day I will have a Sonic pretzel.
That's right.
I cannot guarantee you I'm going to have an orgasm like Lori did.
You don't have Sonic where you are?
Yeah.
Depends on your Sonic too.
Oh. Now I'm gonna crave a Sonic pretzel now. Thanks. Right? Bucky's is amazing. Well, I'm not going to drag this out too much longer. I just wanted to kind of just give us a little space and just take a little time because, like I said, today is our time. You know,
Rita, yes. Lori's around. I actually talk to her every day. I just want to remind everybody, I don't really have any updates that I don't know, Devin. Do we have updates we're willing to share? No, not yet. No updates we can share yet.
You could say that a little minuscule amount of progress is being made, right?
It's trying to be.
The wheels are turning.
The wheels are turning. Me and Devin are on it. We are continuing to try to contact family and in communication with the detectives. As soon as we have information we can share with y'all, we will.
Yeah.
With that, I want to also remind everybody we are doing a big celebration of real life on Friday on her channel. So we will be on Reel Kreative on Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern. I have someone helping me with making a thumbnail. As soon as that's finished, because it's hard. It's really hard to try to be creative and make Robin proud while grieving. So someone's helping me with the creative aspect of it. And Friday we will be on Robin's channel, like I said, and we're going to allow a person to come up on panel for a few minutes to talk about her. We're going to share clips and reels, pictures, stuff like that. So that'll be our, I hate to say it, but our final goodbye to Robin on her channel.
But, you know, like I said, you can always go back and look.
Yes,
we have
and watch.
You know,
and don't forget, not only Reel Kreative Studios, but she had Because She Shed. And Because She Shed has all of her original back in the day stuff. So you want a feeling of who Robin was, go watch the funnies on Because She Shed. Go watch old Insomniacs, Insomnia Auctions, the marathons. I mean, there's so much.
Watch them all. Watch everything.
Real.
Yeah,
so much content y'all can get a vibe of who she was.
It will bless you. It will make you laugh. It will bring you joy. You will not be disappointed. You know, but yeah, I'm going to I will get back to selling on Monday. If I have said a few times, I wish that the whole world could just stop.
But
for a
Robin
minute.
always said the show must go on.
Yep.
She said it to us so many times before a marathon would start or an auction. The show must go on. Put your happy face on. Let's do it.
Yep. So with that, I'm going to play this video one more time, and we're going to go ahead and get out of here. But watch for the
thumbnail. I'll have it up as soon as I can.
Yeah,
sure.
And I'll share it out on my page, and we'll all just share it out. And
it'll definitely be Friday.
Okay. All right. We love you guys so much, and see you in the chats.
Sorry, we're a little late. I had to get a delivery of some energy drink, and because I don't do cocaine anymore, so no.
The thing's coming off the bar again.
Better tighten it. Tighten down hatches.
What? Oh, I just dropped the screw back there. I gotta get on the floor.
You're screwed.
I am. Hold on. Oh my God, there's so much recycling stuff. Oh, what just fell on me?
Man down! Man down! Fix it. It's funny, when she did that song actually went through my head. Thank you guys for coming and laughing and having fun with us and buying and watching and looking and talking and all that fun stuff.